continuing down the optimization path tonight. We're working on these 5 methods. something like that. And then when this is done, we have generated data populated. So we can go back out to Galaxy Actor, generate data, and then we can call tree bulk insert galaxy generator dot generated data. And we can leave. We may be able to leave universe the way it is. Let's give it a shot. See if it'll even build. This shit has not worked in a couple days. Maybe I should. Who gives a fuck? Alright, let's try it. Few seconds. It did seem to work. And that would have used the bulk insert method that we just wrote. 2 seconds. I can't tell if that's too much faster or what. Let's try one that we haven't cached. 1.3 is definitely faster. But we can reap more benefits from this because we are taking a little bit longer with our generate. But then this should be returning us if we did a void and we passed in a reference, something like this. And we could put this here. And then right here should be this. And then we could get rid of this, get rid of this, do a void. And then over here, we could have gray, so so okay, I changed it to accumulate volume point node into out arrays. So we can skip our fetch step. I think let's see. Oh, um, how should I invoke it now? This is not quite. Okay. And what we can actually do with these. All right, and then now we have these data getting populated. So inside fetch data, we don't need this anymore. We replace nodes with point. We don't need this anymore, right? I think. And then likewise over here, or actually in here, maybe an overload. avoid the extra array copy here. And then back over here, we can call that with nodes. See if it works out of the box. So, should probably comment things back in. Timer stuff. This is fine. It'll probably just fuck something up, but so here, this, this. Putting the explicit or like the individual logs back in place. Should have probably left them in until I'm fully done with optimization, to be honest. Okay. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. I might tear this down, tear the stream down and spin it back up again. So we generate data, then we bulk insert positions off of the generated data. Then we call fetch data, which could be renamed if this actually works to like map, I don't know, map Niagara arrays or something. I don't mind the universe taking like 10 seconds to build. That's fine. Like it took 8 seconds. Sure. Taking 12 seconds to generate a whole universe is fine. It's really the galaxy gen that we're worried about optimizing the hell out of. .4 Galaxy Gen took 2 seconds, which is kind of slow. Node fetch took 0 seconds, which is good. That's like, that means that we basically eliminated that part. So that's good. 2.4 is a little slow. Let's try it again. Okay, 0.74 that time. That is much better. Could have just been growing pains with it spinning up, maybe, because 0.74 seconds is quite good. So we generated the galaxy in 0.57. We did our Niagara array population in 0.05. Volumetric initialization took 0.14. Okay. Think we might be almost done with what we can do. Let's load a few more. If we're under a second, like it's very hard to actually get close enough. But see, that one took 2. Why did that take 2? Why? Why would that? Why is there such a disparity? Also, I don't think we're accumulating gas properly. I mean, I'll keep checking, but I don't think we're accumulating. Point 0.7 was good though. Our gas density data anymore, probably because we're starting from the root. Yeah. Okay. So it's like almost universe actor. Um. So that's gonna be an insert. We would have an empty array, so its depth would be 0. Our depth is 5 here. Why is it fucking retarded AI? Okay. That was the problem right there. I think that was the problem. This is almost done. This whole project is almost done. Do 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 do. PCH memory shit. Okay. 0.68. So our node fetch, which was taking about, like, we basically eliminated that. And our galaxy generation is about the same. Volumetric is about the same. So I think volumetrics is optimized as it's going to get. Um, I think node fetch. Why is our volume not accumulating though? Okay, another idea, even more direct. So if we're in an overloaded deal, then we can do whatever we want. So right here, we could just say if you're passing a legitimate node that you want to insert into, that node just always immediately accumulates the voxel data density. So like in current dot simple enough. Something like this. Makes sense to me. We're going to be calling this repeatedly, so we would be accumulating density in all the chunks. We basically just added like we have okay, so here was my idea is that basically we have to fetch the volume chunks anyway. Am I tripping? Like, what is going on here? On the bright side, the generation is running blazing fast. On the downside, my volume texture generation does not appear to be updating. And chunk point data is working. Data position plus equals in data dot composition times in data density times density. Wait, gonna try it. It's C++. What's up, dude? Yeah, we're doing C++ with Unreal Engine 5. We're trying to figure out why our volume texture just stopped working. Let's see. So, let's respawn. Okay, it's destroyed. Go back in. Oop, too fast. Yeah, our generation time is really speeding up now. 4.82 seconds. I mean, 0.482 seconds. We do have to figure out why this volume texture is not working though. Okay. Let's ask a worker. Okay, it's working for inserted points. My volume data getting populated correctly, and I'm not sure why. Out volume chunks. Oh, well, that would do it right there. Out volume chunks. Oh my god, I'm a dingus. That's why. Boop. And done. And okay, it's gonna work now. So now we're gonna have our volume texture generation asynchronously, our data generation asynchronously. We just added chunk generation for our galaxy point data. So that can be multi-threaded now. I think we're about as optimized as we're gonna get, assuming this works, which I think it will. I think the only thing that I had wrong was that I was not passing it in as a reference. And yeah, we have our gas, our volume material working there now. So now we're getting our gas. It took us half a second to generate. We no longer have to fetch data. We cache it as we insert it. So, and we still have the data that's like searchable by location in the auctree, but for like the result data from the inserts, I am caching it. Ah, fuck. Okay, what's our stability issue here? Fudge. Okay, so no, go away, teams, you bitch. Um, okay. It was rough. It worked, but I hit it. Error. Let's see what it thinks about this stack trace. Same place during the T-Ray UNT copy operation when creating child nodes. Issues that even though each chunk is supposed to be in multiple threads, when 2 points in different chunks require creating nodes at depths between the root and the volume depth. Mutex protection during node creation. Pre-create deeper tree structure instead of just pre-populating the volume depth, pre-populate a few levels deeper. We don't want to serialize our insertions. That's lame. That eliminates the performance gains. So we have to figure out how to make it work. It should, if we're divvying up the points right, it shouldn't be having issues because within a chunk, it should be inserting synchronously. And so the tree structure under that chunk should be like basically independently modifiable, I guess. The chunks don't overlap, so if you're under one chunk, you can't be under another chunk. Um, Factory insert position, line 19. No, line 199. This has been a tricky challenge to get this down from like 2 to 3 seconds of loading to a half a second. And it's still crashing half the time. That one took 2 seconds. Seems like the first one takes a second. Like a little bit longer. Alright, so it took 2 seconds. Yeah. We destroy it and fly back. Well, I guess it took fucking 3 seconds that time. What the fuck? Why are some of them so much faster? And I was getting like half second times earlier, and now I'm getting. What the fuck is going on? Hmm. There's the crash. Might be locking up actually. Uh. Woof. Yeah, but if we are dividing up points, right, and destined get given chunk must sync perspective to that chunk. We shouldn't have collisions. There's something is up with our arch. Alright, let's feed it back in. I'm just trying to search from chunk and volume depth trains that are deeper within each chunk that could overlap. What? What? The chunks are guaranteed to not overlap spatial. They are arbitrary nodes, same depth. Between the root and the chunk nodes. Chunks are at depth 5. Ah. I think I understand. So the problem is in this pre-populate volume layer, which is building this out. This is wrong too. Oh no, it's not. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Mm. is this not working? Annoying. Alright, spinning back up. So we added a lock for the creation of the down to the volume level. We could do like a pre-initialization step to populate down to wherever our volume level is exhaustively. Okay, here we go. Oops, too fast. One 1.5, not too bad. No crash. Volume texture worked. 1.42. Okay. That's the garbage collection hitch. That is on the radar, but it's not related to our galaxy generation. It's related to their destruction, I think. So I want to get the creation worked out before I really focus on fixing stuff in the destruction phase. Okay, that worked. 0.8. I think some of my parallel force need to be on the background priority thread. We can fix that now. Okay, we want this. Here we go. Background. And what about in Galaxy Actor? Background. The only one, really? Alright, everything's on the background thread now. That should hopefully help the kind of hitching while it was loading. Because to be fair, I did have it wrapped around the most expensive part of the whole thing, which is the insertion into the tree. Okay. Yeah, it didn't hitch. It's not hitching the same way now. I mean, like, that's anecdotal, but that one didn't hitch any. Let's try this one. Yep, yep. All right. We're under a second to generate a galaxy. We have no hitches, at least for those two. We haven't crashed again since we added that lock. Okay, there was a little hitch there. That might be the garbage collection thing, because like we do have another problem when things are getting destroyed that's causing a hitch that I have to sort out. And I've just been trying to sort out the like spawn performance. And then I figure after the spawn performance is sorted out, we can look at the destruction performance. But there does seem to be occasionally some garbage collection going on that's causing issues. Yep, under a second. Man, there's so much code cleanup I need to do in this fucking spaghetti, this fucking half AI spaghetti. Yeah, see, like that snag there. The Galaxy had already loaded, all the components are loaded. That snag was the garbage collection bug, and we can actually see it. I run stat GC. We're gonna see the next time it hitches like that that we have a GC. It might be like some big arrays getting disposed of that we need to do differently. We may need to like manually do some of our GC so that it doesn't all happen at once. I'm not sure what, but 0.5 seconds is good. Ooh, that's a cool one. That's neat. Whew. Yep, right there. Boom. We got a big hitch and it did a garbage collection cycle. I think that we could look into like pooled Niagara assets and that may help actually. I might crashed again, so we might actually be stable like this. So basically, okay, garbage collection and then a hitch right there, and that's the problem. It literally takes like almost half a second to garbage collect, and it's doing it frequently. I think our colors are too, or like our hot and cold colors for the galaxies are too, need to be more random. Like our scattering colors should be like just completely random rather than like trying to bias them towards a hue, like hot towards red and cool towards blue. Like, because if we go back to our point cloud generator in our factory, ambient between 0.3 and 1, um, we could probably pull this down to get a greater range. And then cool shift 5 and 10. 15 even. Let's go hit another point. 0.85. So it's still not quite as fast as it was just fully blasting them as inserts in a parallel 4. Probably because of the pre-processing we have to do. But it is faster than doing it synchronously. And it seems to be thread safe. Currently, I haven't had it crash since we added that conditional lock. And like around 1 second is fine, I think, for our purposes. It's not very easy to go fast enough to make the sprite disappear before it would have loaded in at a second, but slow enough to be able to like stay near the sprite when you get there. Because like we're talking about such huge differences in speed and scale. And there's the GC hitch. Okay. That one's kind of nice. Okay, it's chugging. Oh, it didn't crash though. Okay, I thought it was about to crash. It was chugging there. I think we forced it to load like 3 galaxies because there was a bunch adjacent to each other. Come on. Okay. All right. Go to this one. Oh no. It was working so good. Fuck. Generate data. Initialize data. so well. What the fuck? Alright, well, stability work obviously still needs to be done. We did have the massive breakthrough. I have had a really big breakthrough with the way I was doing the volumetrics that I'm going to talk about at some point. Not right now, though. Right now, I'm probably going to sleep. So, yeah, later.